please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Well, it is now time to address the news that's coming from the cabinet. It has taken some decisions, and the topmost of them is ostensibly the right sizing of the Competition Commission. The M&A Watchdog is now a 7-member body with a chairperson. The cabinet has decided to trim this down to a 4-member body with 1 chairperson. The government claims that the move is in pursuance of its minimum government, maximum governance objective. Let's go across now to our colleague Rituparna Bhuyan. Ritu, so one, of course, is the CCI matter, where there is this right sizing that the government, has used this term, but I think it's more a matter of necessity because they haven't been able to fill vacancies. But what are the other decisions that the cabinet has taken, Ritu?
Well, another important decision is regarding transfer of surplus land from the telecom department PSU called Hemisphere Properties Limited. Basically, the arrangement which has been now fixed will lead to demerger of surplus land from Tata Communications Limited to Hemisphere Properties through a special mechanism. Under this mechanism, the government will infuse an equity of rupees 700 crores into Hemisphere Properties, and also a secured loan of rupees 50 crores will also be extended to Hemisphere Properties. The Hemisphere Properties will now be under the administrative control of the Ministry of Urban Development. So this is one of the decisions which has been approved by the cabinet. The second, as you said, was regarding the right sizing, or rather the downsizing of Competition Commission. And this decision was taken according to the government because in 2017 there were several norms that were approved through which processes regarding mergers and acquisitions, they were simplified, and as a result, the government feels that the CCI will not be needing to basically carry out any of the processes that it would have to had without those ease of measures of mergers and acquisition that was carried out in 2017, and hence only a 4-member body, which is basically 1 chairperson and 3 members, will be able to take care of all the issues related to a competition commission, and hence this right sizing was carried out according to the government.
Okay, thanks very much, Ritu, for taking us through some of the details of the cabinet decisions. Let's go across to Vaibhav Gaggar of Gaggar & Associates. Vaibhav, appreciate you joining us here. What do you make of the government's decision to, and I'm quoting them, right-size the Competition Commission of India?
I think it's a really surprising decision. I mean, the CCI is something which has to have expertise in multi-divisions. By getting it down from 7 to 4, how are you going to bring about more efficiency into the system? In fact, if anything, they should have said you could have different benches so that work would get expedited. I mean, they're already overloaded with work. Totally shocking. It just doesn't make any sense what they're doing over here. You need to bolster the organization.
You're saying it's shocking.
You don't cut it down.
Yeah. So, here I'm actually reading from what the cabinet, the press information officer has put out. The cabinet has approved the right sizing of the Competition Commission of India from 1 chairperson and 6 members to 1 chairperson and 3 members by not filling the existing vacancies of 2 members and 1 more additional vacancy, which is expected in September 2018, when one of the present incumbents will complete his term. Benefits, they say, in pursuance of the government's objective of minimum government, maximum governance, faster turnaround in hearings expected to result in speedier approvals and thereby stimulating the business processes of corporates and resulting in greater employment opportunities in the country. I mean, does any of this make sense to you, Vaibhav?
It actually, to me, it appears to be the opposite. I mean, if you're going to downsize the team or the members over there, then are you not really cutting down on their strength to actually be able to efficiently dispose this off? The matters that are pending there, the merger matters which should be coming to them, the antitrust issues which should be coming to them, these are heavy, complicated matters. By cutting down their strength, how in the world are you bringing about more efficiency? You need to add to them and create different benches, perhaps, to be able to tackle the workload that is there. This is just the opposite.
Okay.
So I'm either missing something
you're saying that this is actually going to... yeah, I'm struggling to understand it as well. But so you're essentially saying that this is in fact going to do the opposite of what the government claims this is intended to do.
You're cutting down the manpower with the workload going up. I mean, to me, it seems just simple, right? Logically speaking. There are better ways to bring about efficiency in a system. You don't cut down the manpower. It's a really important institution.
Yes, it is a really important institution, but this is the decision that's been taken by the cabinet. Vaibhav, you know, how long is it taking now for the CCI to be able to dispose of matters?
Typically, it's taking well over a couple of years, actually, from the date that the information is filed till it's disposed of. And the time period mentioned is significantly less. It's supposed to be wrapped up in 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. This is, only going to actually further elongate the process and make it slower. They look at 4 departments. Well, they look at antitrust, mergers, advocacy. So, it's a whole, it's a different system altogether. They wear different hats. And all of it is going to come on just these 4 gentlemen or ladies. I don't know, surprising.
Or a combination of the two. But yes, a surprising move, right-sizing the Competition Commission of India. The first reaction coming in here on CNBC TV18, one of surprise at the decision that the government has taken. Vaibhav Gaggar, their competition lawyer, believes that this will in fact make things slower and not speed them up as is being articulated by the government. But we'll take that conversation forward on What's Hot. We'll take a break and return with a lot more. Stay right there.